All right, I'm doing one more video today. I feel like I'm on a roll. I'm hot. I'm fucking shredding my voice a little bit. This one's gonna be about immigration because I think that was one of the more fun ones to talk about in the human rights class I was in. Um, God, my fucking throat. Anyways, there was something unique that was posed, and it was the idea that we all kind of agreed, I think, if I remember correctly, that everybody should be allowed to leave their country, right? Everybody should be allowed to emigrate. But that's the problem, is if you emigrate or leave, you have to go somewhere, you have to immigrate to somewhere. And what if said countries you want to immigrate to have certain laws or restrictions? Is that okay? Is that an infringement on rights? Human rights, if you want to call them that. I don't really know. Um, and we looked at this case that basically suggested, uh, we could take in, in the United States, we take in a lot of people, illegally or legally. We just do. The number is very high. It's probably way too high. I'm a fan of immigration. I think we should allow for people to seek asylum, but our asylum seeking process is a bit messed up. And you shouldn't illegally come somewhere. I'm not gonna like demonize people that do. I totally like understand the concept of like trying to just get somewhere because it doesn't just happen to America. Like all of Europe has people coming. Like Spain has people coming from Africa all the time. Jesus, I'm sorry. Or you have what is it? You have all of the Middle East countries that sometimes shit's going on. I mean, we pulled out of Afghan. We took in a lot of Afghan refugees at the time when we pulled out. Syria's always got Syrian refugees going places. Like there's just a lot of people that move to a lot of different countries. I mean, you have the whole Brexit bullshit that happened because they were annoyed with the amount of immigration. The problem is though, how do you like fix it? I don't really know if you can because to suggest a country can't have restrictions is kind of insane to think about too. Like America can only do so much for its people already here. How can we continue to um, take in people and then take care of them also? And you got to think there's factors of, well, there's going to be more wear and tear on a bunch of stuff. There's going to be a lot less products because people are buying stuff up. Sorry. Um, and like one of the like case studies we kind of looked at was not case studies, but it was like more of a thought experiment. It's like you can take in one person, cool. Like, yeah, we could take one in, easy. We can take care of that. Can we take in 100? Yeah, we could take in 100, easy. That's nothing. That's a drop in a bucket. All right, what about 1,000? Like, oh, okay, that's kind of a lot of people. 5,000. Oh, let's actually, we need you to take in 100,000 people. Well, hold on, like you got all of this like think about. Okay, well, actually, we're giving you like 2 million people, and it gets to that point. Like, where is the line of? Obviously, we want to help people, but obviously, you can only help so much. You can't just help and help and help and help. When you're talking about a society, like if you as an individual want to help and help and help and help and it be your demise, I'm not saying like in a bad way, but like you would almost be subjecting yourself to harm and trying to do the good, which more power to you. But with the people that want to take in immigrants, it's like respectfully, you in I don't know Georgia or you in Kansas, if you have a stance of like, let's open it's like usually you aren't seeing much of it. And you sure as shit aren't taking someone into your home or caring for them or financially paying for them. So it's kind of easy on that boat to be like, yeah, let's open it up, especially if you don't really see the impacts of it. That's one way to look at it. But on the other end, the people that are like, fuck no, fuck them illegals and get them the hell out of here. It's like, well, I know very certain so many people don't think about people's situations, and people have a really hard time of like trying to actually put themselves in other people's shoes. If you think about man, there's some really like sad videos that I see sometimes and they make me tear up. But there's like Mexican families or from other nationalities, but this is like a typical one I see of like a re a re a reunion of a mother and like a daughter or son, and that mother basically got her kids to America and have been living in America for X amount of like 10 plus years, long time, and they finally get to reunite, and it's just like it's kind of clear that some of these people are doing it for their best interest, not to harm anyone else or by any means. And it's just like they go through a fuck ton of um they go through a fuck ton of shit, right? They like want to get to America to successfully get over there and then figure out how you're going to navigate the world in a country that you might not even speak the language of because you're just trying to escape possibly an oppressive regime. And the unfortunate part, even if you're coming here to seek asylum, the process is shitty. Even though you might be able to get in, like you might get found, especially now, ICE raids. I think in this town, my buddy was telling me there was ICE raids like deporting some guy here, and it's just like, what the fuck is going on? It's like I get it to an extent, but like at the same time, like we have to be a bit more human um about this. And there's what was her name, Ashley Babbitt, that like got shot and killed. I know that one kid like lost his vision or something. Shit's kind of crazy. And to think that people have their papers on them is like, what the fuck are we doing? We're going a bit wonky with it all. I think illegal immigration is wrong. I'll stand on that. But I also think that if you were in their shoes, if you were a Syrian refugee and your country's constantly getting bombed and you're getting threatened and your life's in danger, you know what sounds better? Gambling to get over to America. That 100% sounds way better than living in fucking Syria. And guess what? That person was just born, just like you or me. Do you think you're more American because you were just born in America? Bullshit. You can't fucking. I guarantee you, half of the people that are born in America that are the most patriotic motherfuckers don't understand how the Constitution. I'm gonna go back to what I just said. They don't understand how the Constitution works. One, they couldn't name you fucking their tenant, the Bill of Rights. They couldn't fucking name more than what 10 presidents, and they probably couldn't do a bunch of presidents in order. They probably couldn't tell you a bunch of the wars and dates that happened. They probably couldn't tell you what we're founded upon. They probably couldn't articulate the Articles of Confederation. They probably couldn't suggest that. What was I going to say? I was going on a rant. My point is, you suggesting that you're the most American because you're simply born here and maybe white, that comes out a lot, is, you know, all stereotypical, but redneck Southerners like to fantasize that they're the most patriotic because they drink beer and shoot guns and they fight for the Second Amendment and they love Donald Trump. It's like, I'm sorry, but even George Washington himself, in his farewell letter, said it's okay to suggest that the country you're living in as America is not being patriotic in the correct term. And that's what I think is going on. You people are the most unpatriotic motherfuckers ever. We've been founded on immigration. We've been founded on getting, you know, leaving a tyrannical government, leaving the oppressor. It's like that's what some of these people are doing. And for your fucking pea-sized brain to not understand that and not be able to comprehend the fact that some of these people are just strictly in danger and that they're not evil people. They're not just all drug mules. They're not all rapists and violent killers. Some of them are, but guess what? Some of our people are too. That's how it works. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with this, but I got on a ride there. Immigration's tough. It's tricky. We don't have it figured out. I don't think we ever will, because that takes a global effort. And I don't think that's a thing in this world. I don't know.